The most powerful way to get what you want is to stop giving a shit. When you stop placing importance on things that you'd like to come into your life, you lose the attachments. And attachment styles, it's part of what we've been programmed to think is true for years. And that we need that thing to happen by a particular time for us to feel okay, which creates a lot of stress in the body and a lot of dependency on the outer world for our well being. When you stop caring about that, start caring about in here, the whole body, your whole state of being shifts completely into being a more powerful version of you, more attractive version of you that no longer places dependency on importance on outer things. And you know what will happen when you start to embody this type of energy? That those things you used to need in the old frame of being, in the old energy, will actually be attracted to you in the newfound energy of not giving a shit. Because in that energy, you have normalized all those things that you placed so much importance on. When you normalize it, you neutralize it, which that is a state of consciousness as per the David Hawkins chart I've made many videos on. You're living in neutrality. And when you're shifting back and forth in between neutrality and acceptance, you project a completely different energy to people in the outer world. Whether it's in the business you have created or out in public, just doing your thing on the weekend or every day. There's an aura about you that this right here, this confidence, this self-concept, what you have conceptualized for yourself of your human being, your human self, is no longer dependent on how others view you, how others will react to you when you ask things of others. And when it comes to dating people, you want to be magnetic, you embody this energy, you will be the most magnetic version of you. There won't be many people who reject you because you're not placing importance on them moving forward in your life. And if they do reject you, it's not happening to you. You neutralize it. And know that the shame, the guilt, the fear you would feel from a rejection is a past program, and that is not the truth. What is true is what you believe to be true. And when you start to shift that mindset to what you believe to be true is you are the shit and you stop giving a shit, you're not afraid to take a chance on yourself, go up to that hot person or attract them naturally. Really, what you need to take action on will come to you naturally through this state of consciousness and believing in the higher good. When you walk through life like you are already good, that's when people will wonder what's going on with this person, what is up? And they will be intrigued by your energy. Think of the old energy, the people pleaser, the victim, the fearful one who is afraid and expects rejection. How do you expect somebody you're extremely attracted to want that version? How do you expect that other person to react to such a claim, to such a request? Well, if I were that person, I'd probably reject a date with you too. You know, When you start to wrap your head around the old way of being, bring awareness to it, you can start to create the new character. Like I help people shape new characters from the work on the channel. And this one here for using on your relationships or whatever it is new, think of something new that would be better than what your current life is right now. And when you start to act upon it with energy that is neutralized and normalized, that thing is not going to be the end all be all to make you feel better. At how you're going to feel better is giving yourself those feelings that are non-dependent on the outside. That you're good. You are awesome. You are attractive. And if that hurts certain people's feelings by you being like that and not being a people pleaser or tending to others, needing to fix each thing along the way, you become a whole lot more magnetic than the person who needed to control the outer world for your safety. The only thing you need to control is the inner. And you can't completely control what the mind does because the mind's going to continue to play games with you throughout your life. The only thing you can do is have a better understanding of what the mind does. Change your self-conception and the story from within to have a different story reflected back to you. And until you start to do this, your state of consciousness is going to continue to live in lack and victim-like states. And when you bring awareness to that, when rejection happens, it's not going to affect you. And more likely than not, you're not going to get rejected as often when you learn to take on this new energy. You're going to be a completely different person that shifts, that walks through your life like you have it all. You want an attractive partner in your life? Start walking throughout your life, throughout your whole day, with the feelings of having a date with that person that night and being able to interact, have them come over, sleep with you if that's what you desire. But give those feelings to yourself and not place importance on something from outside of you to happen for you to change. The change, it comes from within. Everything's within. I say it on lots of my videos. And if you don't start with shifting the within and the up here, what's going to continue get reflecting back to you by the outer world is the old story. So start trying to shift it. You shift it by knowing that there's no more work to do and there's no road up to it. It's that who I am right here and now is good enough. Who I am right here and now is attractive enough. Who I am here and now will get what I want. You know? And if that seems like ego to others and it repels them away from you, you are doing yourself a favor. And do not let go of this thinking and being for yourself. Persist. You persist in it completely. Regardless of what the senses are experiencing, you continue on it. And that's where the changes come into your life. That's where the attraction comes into your life. That's where you shift into somebody completely new that is no longer dependent on outside sources for your happiness. And then everything will rearrange itself in accordance to the state of consciousness that you have embodied. And the story that you believe to be true up here, that you have shifted, it changes the whole outer world completely to make a match with what you envision to be true. And it hardens into fact because what you assume to be true is the energy you project that is your truth. And when you have realized it and live every day by it, that everything you wanted will just come into your life naturally because of the flow state and the person you are being. So I thank you for watching this one, and we'll see you on the next video.